Hello, everybody. Welcome to a fair show where we come on every day here at the Iowa State Fair and we put on a fair show. Fair. How do you feel, Rob?
I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling wonderful. Yeah. Is this supposed to be? Is that okay? Everybody can hear that? All right. I'm having a great day, man. I had a great day at the Iowa State Fair. I participated for the very first time in my life in a contest. I've been coming to the fair for 48 years. Today was the very first time I ever signed up for anything. And let me tell you, dipping your toe into the politics of the blue ribbon hustle here at the Iowa State Fair. Man, holy cow.
It's not about what you know.
Oh, it's who you know around these parts. Let me tell you. Because today, Bill and I'm being facetious. We had a great time.
Yes.
Bill and I participated in the.
I was robbed. I'm not being facetious. I was definitely.
I would tell you this. I had an eye-opening experience today. Okay, I had some perspective in my life that I needed to have, really, Bill, because I've always been really self-conscious about these little tiny bird legs that I have. I've always thought that they were like obnoxiously skinny. And it's something that I'm well aware of, right? That I have really, really weirdly skinny legs. So I signed up today thinking I was a shoo-in for skinniest legs in the state of Iowa. Buddy, let me tell you, I needed that perspective today. I walked out of there feeling pretty darn good.
Yeah, there were at least 5 sets of yams that were thinner than yours.
I was impressed with how thin legs could be. I thought mine were brittle. That's the best word I can describe.
I've known you for a long time, and I often wondered how your legs just don't snap out of nowhere.
Well, it's what's held me back. I mean, if it weren't for my bird legs and my awful vision and my horrible hand-eye coordination, I would have been a moderate athlete.
Probably.
but
moderate.
But what today is what it is. I was in such protest. I didn't even go pick up my participation ribbon. You at least went and got your participation ribbon?
Well,
look at this guy.
Here's the thing. Now I've got a participation trophy, and I obviously won't amount to anything ever in my life.
You're very, but I want you, again, maybe some perspective is needed here. I've been coming to the fair for 47 years. For today was day number 1, competing. Wasn't even smart enough to go pick up my participation ribbon. This is like your first year being at the fair on a regular basis, and you're already going home with a ribbon.
Well, I was pushed into. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know this, but all you have to do is write your name on a piece of paper to get one of these. I don't know if you know that, but I was pushed obviously into getting into the Mr. Legs contest because every day, our lovely stylist Julia. Outfits me. She polishes this turd every day.
Yeah.
And I'm always getting when I post the picture to Facebook of my fit for the day.
Yeah.
And every day I get comments about my legs.
Are you the one that comes up with the commentary? Like I saw yesterday, it was like she swears the gals of the East Side aren't going to be able to keep their hands off me. Is that you?
No, Julia totally told me that. She told me that the women of East Side Night will swoon.
Swoon, that was the word. The women of the East Side will swoon.
Will swoon over my outfit.
I graduated from East High. It's tough to make the girls of East High swoon. It's tough to make an East High girl swoon.
Yeah, you just tell them, you got some meth in the car or something.
Why do you got to do this, man? Why do you got to take it to these places? Did you have fun today doing the leg thing?
I did have fun,
okay.
Even though I was robbed.
So you were robbed because there was a category for calviest, which
best calves.
Best calves is what they should just call it, best calves, but they kept calling it calviest legs.
That was the girl judge trying to be cute about it.
Well, it was sure cute enough, and then I thought you were shooing for that. I looked around, and I'm like, this guy.
I didn't even come out for the pose off. I didn't even get into the top 10.
But that was just for the Mr. Legs. That was just for best overall legs.
Well, right, but they had guys that won other categories in there. You know what I'm saying? Like the calviest guy was there.
Yeah.
He was in that that group.
Bill had a great move planned for his Mr. Legs competition, right?
I did.
He's got this move that I call the Captain Morgan. You want to show him, Bill?
Yeah.
Show him the Captain Morgan. Bust it out.
The
Ladies, be careful. Men, shield your ladies' eyes.
Judges are sitting here. I walked out and just did one of these.
Uh-oh, look at that. Look at that calf.
Just kind of.
Look at that.
I leaned in a little bit. And It didn't do me any good. I don't think.
No, they didn't.
I mean,
I thought the crowd, I figured that, but
I loved it.
he was the second of 50 guys.
That's the
I thought they were
problem.
going to shut down the competition.
Yeah.
He put up the calf. He did the Captain Morgan on him. I'm like, it's over.
It's over.
We're showing it now.
That's like a
online.
50 in the dunk con.
We're showing it live on now.
Yeah, but it turned out that it's
Chris
more.
has got it up. Chris
it's-
is showing the footage right now
It's more than
to those
just,
people on the interwebs.
we found out that it's more than just a legs contest.
Absolutely.
You
See,
can't-
I made the mistake.
Yeah, yes.
I made the mistake of letting the legs speak for
Yep,
themselves.
doesn't do the talking.
And I really shouldn't have. It really came down to who acted like the biggest idiot when they walked out.
Now I'm excited because we have a couple of guests coming up tonight, and one of them is somebody with actual talent who actually won a contest that.
Well, she actually. I thought you were talking. Well, you said a couple of guests, so I.
Oh, so Jackie Schmillen might not be here?
Jackie, I
Okay,
don't
that's
think
all
is
right.
gonna. She just texted me, and she's in a competition right now.
Of
that
course
just
she
wrapped
is.
up.
Of course she is.
Yeah.
I love it.
It just wrapped up, and she was-
Governor's charity steer auction tonight. Right?
What?
Dude, you know nothing about this place. How is this guy? I think tonight, I think right now, what Jackie Schmillen is probably doing is doing the governor's charity steer.
Yes, that's exactly what she's doing. That is 100%.
All right, well, tell me more about it then, Bill.
Well, but I think
I'm excited to learn. Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You show a steer, so they get a bunch of local celebrities. My favorite term ever, local celebrity. Yeah. Jackie's one that actually fits into that. You know, we have about 8 in Des Moines. Jackie's one of them.
Yeah, there's probably only about 8. that
Keith Murphy,
you'll always recognize.
Ed Wilson, Jackie Schmillen,
Probably Lou.
Lou Seipel,
Yeah, Lou might be in there. somewhere.
Willie Farrell.
Willie.
Well, okay, we have 5. So anyway, they bring in a bunch of other people that are local celebrities. And then they're all assigned a steer that they go out and show. And they're given a little bit of instruction on how to actually show a steer. Because, you know, every animal
Has their like little thing you got to do.
and yeah, there's certain ways to show every animal. And then even each contest, Bill, has a different thing that's supposed to be showcased. This one is kind of like a best legs competition, right? Where this one is
Well, I have the best calves.
so like those variations that we participated in today with the legs competition. Those things happen in every one of these breeds that are being judged here. So like with the rabbits, you can go today and watch the rabbit competition, and there are competitions that aren't even about the rabbit. It's about the kid that's presenting the rabbit and how well they know the rabbit. So some kids will bring a rabbit that shouldn't be at the fair. They're kind of mangy, right? But their knowledge of that rabbit is what will win them a contest for showmanship.
So they're like, this rabbit's diabetic.
This rabbit's got some problems, you know. They flip the rabbit over, they show the rabbit's teeth, and they say, "Look,
rabbit's on metformin."
look what's wrong with this rabbit's teeth." You know, I would be one of those guys. I'd be that dude that would be like, you see that thing on the internet where the guy walks up the tree and he's like, "This is an oak tree. You can tell it's an oak tree because of the way it is." That's how I would have to be like, "This rabbit is not a good rabbit because of the way it is."
You can tell this is a rabbit because of its little pebbles that keep dropping out of the back.
I'm good at identifying birds also. If they're flying in the air, those are birds.
Those are birds. Definitely. What do you do about the ones that aren't flying? I went into the avian little thingy earlier. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, because I have avoided the fair most of my adult life.
Yeah.
Like we've all said, we're here to highlight the artists, and we're here to maybe make me a fan, right? So I decided to do some other stuff because as a kid coming, and then maybe in my early 20s when I would come, I never left that little square. I never left like Grand Avenue by the Harriet Industries building in that little area.
You went Bud Tent to Depot.
Yeah, Bud Tent to Depot. And that was all I ever did. So I never really explored on that level. So I'm trying to do that while I'm here for 2 weeks. And I went and looked at the birds
Hey man,
today.
I'm glad we got to experience something for the first time together. And I truly am excited that we're going to talk to somebody that genuinely has real talent,
Yes.
that did win we talked yesterday about the blue ribbon is not the real prize. It's the purple ribbon.
Yes.
That, man, I was probably 30 years old before I knew that. I thought the blue ribbon was, because everybody talks about blue ribbon, the Blue Ribbon Foundation and all of that stuff. And then you find out, no, purple ribbon is the thing. We're going to have a lady on who won a purple ribbon.
We are, yes. We're going to have a purple ribbon on later on in the show for sure. It's definitely not quite one of these. I think that she would probably rather have a yellow one. I think that probably
Something tells me they give her a yellow one too.
I think that probably the purple one has just gained her a little too much notoriety.
Maybe.
I mean, she can't go anywhere and have a
listen.
coffee without somebody walking in there and
It
talking
is.
about it.
Do we have a picture of of her drawing?
Oh yeah, we do.
When we show this, it is remarkable.
It's one of the most unbelievable things.
It truly
That's why I
is.
reached out.
You and I sat there for a solid 5 minutes, like looking at it like we were somehow going to see around the person's face.
Yeah, like it's a magic
kept looking at it from different angles.
It's like she did a magic trick. And we're like, well, how did you pull that
It is
off?
like a magic trick. It's a drawing with pencil that is like almost beyond belief. It looks like a photograph.
And I cannot wait to get into those
Yeah.
details with Mary Ann when we have her on. But right now, it's time for the fit check.
I love it. I reached out to try to get an outfit this morning, and she said, no.
I'm done polishing.
Yeah, she said, I can't. Nothing to do there.
I can only polish them
I can
every
only
day.
do so much, she said. That was her exact
It's not
words.
sanitary to do more than one. All right, Julia, come on up. Let's bring our lovely stylist, Julia Bradshaw.
What's up, Julia? How are you?
Hi, I am great.
Coming 2 days in a row.
Oh,
Yeah, I
We're
was.
gonna have you tomorrow. too,
You're
aren't we?
getting your thing green.
Yeah.
He
there you
said
go.
no.
What? You're good.
You good? Okay. All right, sorry.
Yeah, it's good. We're good.
But yeah, I was going to be here anyway for Megan Maroney. Could you tell by my outfit? I'm going to Megan Maroney later.
That is the show
That's the
that's at
concert? I
that's
don't
the
think
grandstand
this
show.
mic's on.
Yeah. There's a lot of shows
No,
tonight.
this
but-
mic's on. I don't think that one.
But the grandstand,
But that's all
right.
yeah, the grandstand show tonight is one of the bigger ones that's happening in this week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is this?
Megan Maroney.
I don't know who
Come
that
on. Oh my God.
Maybe.
If you saw her, she's gorgeous. Really cute country artist.
She's a really
Voice
cute.
is just too.
No.
No. Here.
artist. Yeah.
Go speak straight into it.
There you go. That's good.
No, that's fine. That mic's fine. That's for the interwebs. I'm talking about your live mic.
I don't trust you right now.
You're okay, Julia. I promise. You can trust me with your
First
life.
time anybody has ever told me that I don't talk loud enough. Like my entire family yells at me for talking too damn loud.
Well, now we can hear you. It's about placement, honestly.
Don't
Yeah.
worry. This isn't the first time a woman
But also-
looked me on the eye and said, "I don't trust you."
You're
So it's
normally never around your family and me. They wouldn't think you were loud then. They don't be
That's
telling
true.
me to shut up.
You have me beat.
I definitely trump you.
Maybe we should have a new contest at the fair. Who can be the loudest?
How do you judge, like the at
there's
what
a-
point are you yelling?
I think it's just.
Yeah,
like
I don't hear Julia as well as I did a few
somebody
minutes ago.
can- Whoever's the most loud and
Annoying, that person wins. Because
That's
I
it.
think I
Now I
take
do.
the cake.
There is a husband
that.
calling contest.
Oh,
There's a husband
Yes.
that is.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I do. Do I call him Tyler though? I don't
what do
think-
you call him?
That
I
you
think
can-
actually I just call him Babe.
Oh,
Which is so, I know that's cringy, but
I don't think it's
I
cringy.
just call him
Can
Babe.
you get a lot of volume behind Babe? I feel
still
like that's one of
crazy
those
after
words
all
that's hard,
these years.
hard to scream Babe. Easier
That's
to scream
true,
Tyler.
yeah.
Tyler, you can get into.
Yeah,
Let's-
when I'm really mad, I'll say, you idiot.
Yeah.
But that doesn't happen often.
Yeah.
But I feel like that would be
I
the
don't think you
loudest.
drop
We've all been-
F-bombs
we've all
very
been there.
young. You're not an F-bomb girl.
Do I look like an
She's just
F-bomb
pure
girl?
Pure class.
Pure class, right here.
All right, well, let's
Okay,
go
so
through the fit
fit check,
today.
yes.
All right, it's fit
Okay,
check time.
so-
I got to step out.
Today, I'll be honest, I had a different fit planned for Bill. And
Yes.
then he reminded me, oh, I'm doing this leg contest. I feel like I should wear shorts
Yeah,
because
she
I
had
had
me in jeans
jeans.
today.
I had them in jeans. I can't wait till you wear this next outfit. But so of course I want to support my friend Bill and his calves. So we went with shorts today. And then I thought, okay, what better shirt than to wear Life is Fair from Raygun. You can get it here locally. Raygun or at my store, Style by
Here's something
JJ
that you
Boutique.
probably don't know, Julia.
Well, I saw on Facebook, but you tell.
Did you hear?
I did.
Matt, I told you about Matt, who is the author of this, right? Matt
Right.
Weiss, a friend of mine, he's a comic.
I
And
love that.
He said this Raygun lets you submit stuff,
Yep.
right? But here's something else special.
Okay.
This is a misprint.
I wondered because
Yes.
guess what? The fair is 11 days,
It's
not
11
10.
days, not 10.
Yeah.
I
So
would-
this is like a collector's item now.
Actually,
so somebody comes to your store and buys this.
I was
It's like
gonna
they
give
can't get it ever again.
you guys. I'll be honest. I was gonna give a discount to get it for $20.
Hell no.
For
You
the
said
rest of
more money now.
I'm gonna jack that price up now that you told me
That's
that.
right. Jack it up, baby.
Because literally, I got it and I was like, wait, the fair isn't 10 days? Why does it say 10 days? It was blowing my mind. I literally started using my fingers Thursday,
Like
Friday,
it's just some
Saturday,
kind of hourly
Sunday.
thing that rationalizes that. Yeah.
And then I was like, well, maybe it's a joke.
No.
But anyway, I love that you know the author of this
Yes,
shirt who
yes,
submitted it. That's
yes.
super cool. We didn't know that going into
Yeah, he
this.
commented on my fit check
Yeah.
on Facebook today.
Yeah, so I'm making, as part of this, Bill do a hashtag OOTD, which, do you know what that
explain
stands
hashtag.
for?
It's obviously some kind of fashion thing.
Well, yeah, do you know what it stands for?
No idea.
Oh, gosh.
Outfit of the day.
Yes.
Oh.
That took me 12 seconds to come up with.
I never even thought about it.
Oh my God.
I literally never even tried to figure it
Oh,
out.
my
I was
God.
like, it's a fashion thing. Meh.
It's a fashion thing.
Oh,
Too
yeah.
rich.
Something that
Too rich for
Julia is
love.
making me
OOTD.
do.
Can't figure this one
I don't
out.
know. She's told me to do it.
Guess the universe will never know. Probably something they've just made up in the fashion world.
By the end of the fair, he not only is going to be the biggest fan of the fair, but he's also going to be the biggest fashionista. Like, move over, GQ. Bill is coming.
And you do look. We've got this.
So the
hoodie.
zip up hoodie, which you guys is needed because it is cold in this building. Are you cold?
I feel good now. Yeah, I'm glad I have it right now.
Yeah, it's chilly. There's air blasting down on this stage. So I love this fit. And then we paired it with this awesome hat that just brings a bunch of colors together
Yes.
and textures. And yeah, it's so good.
And this hat is also something nobody can get anymore. It's what, my watch?
Why is your watch flailing around?
Because it's not. It's a
It's
little
too
loose.
big.
Yeah, it's a little loose. I haven't gotten the links removed.
Okay.
I like to wear a loose watch though.
Okay.
No, you're not on board with that?
No, it
Did I
needs
not
to-
consult
it
you
needs
enough
to-
on the watch.
I also.
You said the watch was good though.
I said the watch was
You
good.
didn't know
I
it
liked
would
the
be.
blue. And I also, when I send Bill what his outfits are going to be, I tell him, wear the zip up hoodie, push the sleeves up.
Wear it open.
I tell him what shoes to wear. So
Yeah,
thank you for humoring
Get
me.
these today.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I said, did you go get new white shoes?
You know, he told me he had to go get new white shoes for you. That's what he
Yeah.
literally told me. I talked to him one night. He's like, I'm going to get new white shoes
Yeah.
for tomorrow's fit of the
You
day.
think she's married to somebody else?
I know.
It's crazy.
Tyler did say, don't be mean to him.
Don't be
Have
mean
you
to him.
seen his white shoes? He needs them. Okay,
No,
but
they
thank
weren't
you
white,
for
they're
having
white.
me and letting me style you.
No,
We'll work on,
Yes,
on
me-
this guy next.
Yeah.
This
Right.
has been like, it's so much fun.
Yeah.
I've never cared. Like, I always said to myself, I don't dress. Like women compete with each other through fashion.
I wouldn't say we
Right.
compete.
Well, but like, I just mean that kind of that normal kind, like guys as we grow up, it's like I'm tougher than that guy. I'm tougher than that guy.
Yeah.
And that's like how men compete, right?
Yeah.
As they grow.
I think it's
and like
expression.
as women
I don't
grow,
think it's
they,
competition. I think it's expression. I think
Yeah.
that men have a lot harder time expressing themselves and finding ways to put their feelings into other things than fighting or work. Those things.
Sure.
girls are much better at being able to express their feelings and emotions in 1,000 different ways, and one of those is the clothes they choose.
I bet there
and how they dress their man.
I bet there weren't any girls that went in there and looked at that picture of that girl and cried like I did.
You might be surprised. You might be surprised the impact art has on people. You might.
I was. Like, to have an emotional reaction to something like that. But, long story short, I just thought to myself, like, I mean, I'm single, I'm out roaming around, I should probably maybe start wearing some stuff that girls like.
You called the right girl.
Yeah.
I got you.
I knew what I was doing.
Yeah, I got you.
But thank you, Julia,
Yes,
so much.
thanks for having me. You guys stay tuned to his future fits. Steph will be back tomorrow, and for the rest of the days of the fair,
So we'll
I'll be
have
fitting
Steph's
her
fits
too.
back on.
So, fitting times two. All right, you
Thank
guys have a
Julia.
good show.
Appreciate
Good to see you.
Yeah. So, that's the fit check. How do you feel, Ron? I mean, do I look good to you today?
Are you asking me? Yeah, sure.
I know I'm not
I
bringing it like you are.
I like your Facebook post every morning. You're looking good, man. Keep it up. She does a great job.
She does.
A lot of guys could use help like that. I speak from experience.
Well, she'll take this hat's mine, you know?
Okay.
So I sent her pictures of all my hats. I sent her pictures of like accessories that I have, and then she puts them with whatever outfit. So she said this hat is actually a limited edition. It's a Grateful Dead 60th anniversary. Check this out, Mike. Look at the inside of this. It's like the coolest hat ever. It's got the steal your face on the back. So I really wanted to be able to, because even though I'm doing these different fashion choices right now, I still gotta have me in there, right? There's gotta be a little bit of me. The hat's a little bit of me.
Yeah, because girls are going to be real disappointed when they start to date you and then you start to dress like you normally do, which looks more like this.
Yeah, but by that time I'll already have them in my grip.
Sure, that's worked well for us up to this point.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do things like a sociopath from now on. That'll be
well.
my plan. Just fool everybody into it.
Are we going to bring our guest on now?
We are gonna bring up right after the break. We're all taking a break right now.
We got 18 minutes.
How long, Chris?
before the show.
What's that?
18 minutes before the end of the show.
Yeah, so let's take a break. We don't have a musical guest today. So we'll break right now, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Looking for that perfect mix of casual, boho, and chic? At Styled by JJ Boutique, located in Johnston, Iowa, we've got your style covered. Whether you're headed out for brunch, date night, or just want to feel amazing in your everyday wear, our trendy, high-quality pieces are here to elevate your style one piece at a time, without breaking the bank. Proudly female and minority-owned, Styled was founded in 2018 by Julia Bradshaw with one mission: to help every woman feel confident, empowered, and effortlessly stylish. And, for a limited time, we are offering men's styles and clothing as well. Come see what's new, what's now, and what's you, only at Styled by JJ Boutique. Your style, your vibe, your boutique. Find us at 8805 Chambéry Boulevard, Suite 350 in Johnston, or visit our website.
Looking for real conversations, big laughs, and stories that matter? Welcome to Three Beards Media, a local podcast company with national pull. From the heartwarming to the hilarious, we've got something for everyone. Old Man Strength brings you interviews with people who inspire. Billy and Willie's Workshop, pure comedy chaos. Sigh of the Storm is your source for all things Cyclones. Hawk's Eye View breaks down Hawkeye football like no one else. Three Blind Refs takes you behind the whistle in high school sports. Chair Shots and Chokeholds slams into the world of pro wrestling. And like father, like daughter, explores the bond that lasts a lifetime. And meet Josh in Scooby Snacks and Stitch Chats. A young man with Williams syndrome sharing his life, his way. Join the movement, join the fun, only on the Three Beards Media Network. Real voices, real stories, real good time.
As they moved, they...
We're back.
We are back.
Sorry.
Back. No, Ross and I just started having a conversation about art. Like, I've said from the beginning, and we haven't been able to necessarily, bring it right up yet. We finally have our first artist guest of the fair show. the whole idea behind this show was to highlight this building, the cultural center, where all the culture is. But, and I don't mean dairy. Huh? Come on, dude, I'm on fire. But anyway, no, like the cultural center, all the paintings, all the artists, all the photographs, all that stuff is in here. And the idea of this show is to highlight that part of the fair, which isn't talked about a lot.
The pottery, the woodworking, like Bill and I joked about doing the Mr. Legs contest, which literally you can walk up to and sign up for 30 minutes before the contest happens. And there are things at the fair that you can do that.
Yeah.
Then you walk around here and you see the woodworking and the pottery, and you realize that it's decades of dedication and talent. And man, we are surrounded by people here in Iowa that are insanely talented. And I'm really glad that you reached out to one of them to come on today, because you're right, man. This building is filled with exactly that, with work from Iowans that aren't, most of them I assume are not professional artists or woodworkers.
At least not making a living at it.
No,
right?
But man, they're amazing at it.
It's one of those things where to make a living at something, you have to be more than just good at it. That, you find that out later. Like, for me with stand-up, just being funny wasn't enough. I had to learn so many other things in order to make a living.
You have a question. You have a live.
I have to correct that answer. Hold on.
What? Sure.
What is this? What's happened?
It's not only that you have to be good at something, it's that you have to have a passion in what you're doing to be good at it.
Yeah.
I'm glad that.
I do tarot.
Glad you're here. Thank you. Okay. All right. Well, I'll have to get a tarot reading from you then, right?
Oh, I have a TikTok.
No, not right now. Hold on. We'll get you later. Hold on.
God, this is great.
Let's not get too excited.
You got me all excited.
No, I know. We have another guest to bring on, though. I will talk to you after the show, I promise. Yeah. I'll talk to you right after the show. We're live right now. Yeah, just hold on. I'll talk to you after the show. We're almost done.
Tell her to contact Three Beards Media.
Not only, but yeah.
Yeah, there you go. But I will have to do. I will have to do a.
So let's bring our guest up here, please, man. I have 15 minutes of questions, and we have 10 minutes left of the show. Let's go.
Everybody, we are going to bring up purple ribbon winner in the drawing category, correct? Yes. So everybody, please welcome our guest, Mary Ann Morrell. Mary Ann. Thank you, Mary, so much for
Pleased to
coming.
meet you.
Absolutely.
Hi.
Have a seat. Grab your mic here. Just make sure you get directly in there. All right, Mary. Well, Mary Ann, I'm sorry. I know she goes by Mary Ann. Don't call her Mary.
I called her Mary Ann, actually, when she walked on stage, Bill. So yeah.
Yeah, I know.
That's
yeah.
how you introduced her the first time.
Yeah, well, I did too. And then I skipped right over it right after that. But anyway, first of all, I just want to tell you how amazed I am, and Ross too, obviously. I can't believe that picture. Chris, do you have that picture up yet? Make sure you put that up real quick.
It's up.
I cannot believe that was this just like a pencil? I mean, literally just a pencil.
There's charcoal pencils.
Charcoal pencils,
Yeah.
okay.
I use different grades of charcoal pencils and blenders to create the different shading and different shades of charcoal to get the lighter and the darker shades.
Like, to be able to portray light, like it looks like he's looking out a window, right?
Correct.
And there's obviously light coming in from that window.
Right.
Do you portray that light by leaving things blank, more or less? Like, are you using the charcoal pencil around, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To like make that look like light?
In order to make your lights look light and your darks look dark, you have to establish the whitest part, which is usually like the highlight of the eye or the light coming out the window, and to let the darkness fade in and have what they call a lost edge, where you can't quite find the edge, so it makes it look deeper into the darkness. So you have to use a whole variety of light, dark, and mid-tones in order to get the depth and create lifelike pictures.
Is this something you learned through trial and error? I mean, the way you talk about it almost sounds like it was taught in a class.
I started out a little later in life trying to get some inspiration from tutorial books, and I got to just a certain level, and then I knew I needed to keep learning. So I went to a art museum out of state, and I'm not going to say which one, to do a one-day class. And I thought this was going to be great. I'm really going to learn something. But the teacher basically told me I had no art
Business
value. Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, so they were negative.
Yes. He told me I didn't.
Wow, I thought you were going to say that they said you were too good for their class.
No, I had absolutely no talent, and I didn't do anything right. So I cried the whole entire trip home.
I really think you should tell us the name of that.
Save kids from going
I want to start driving right now.
Right, that's
Personally, I just met her today, and I want to go beat up whoever said that to her.
But you know,
That's
it
insane.
was the power of encouragement from friends and family
Yes.
that I knew that I could do it. I just didn't have the right teacher yet.
Yes.
So tying the state fair back into this, after that experience, I thought, well, I need to learn, but where am I going to start? So I come to the state fair, and I talk to a lady standing at the entrance to the fine art exhibit, and God puts the right people in the right place at the right time. So I asked this nice lady standing there, I showed her some pictures. This is what I do. I know I need improvement. Can you help me? Give me some advice. Very nice lady, gave me advice, helped me find some tutorials online, and I found a teacher online who did live workshops also. So then I really kicked it up a level after that. And the lady, her name was Dolly Bothwell. She happened to be the fine arts administrator at that time. So after I got with the workshops, then in 2022, I got first place drawing. 2023, I got first place drawing. 2024, Grand Champion of Fine Art, and 2025, Grand Champion of Fine Art.
Nice.
So it took
Very
the people
nice.
who encouraged me and believed in me that I just kept working harder and trying to learn and improve. So if you can encourage somebody rather than discourage
100%.
them,
And I mean,
absolutely.
90%, 99% of arts and entertainment is just not quitting. It
Right.
really is just perseverance
Right.
over a long period of time, that 10,000 hours thing, you know? And that's
Right.
also like, we're going to have a couple of guests, hopefully in the next few days, that are in the junior categories, you know, the
Right.
15-year-olds and the 13-year-olds. And your story is exactly why, because that little bit, those kids at that age need as much positive reinforcement as possible for their art. Because it's such a brave thing to put out into the world and be judged.
Absolutely.
You know,
you
and-
got to be not afraid to hear the comments, good or bad. You have
Sure.
to have enough belief in yourself that, yes, I know I'm not perfect, but every time I draw something, I get better. I learn something. This works. This didn't work. You know, you don't create a masterpiece every time you sit down and
Right.
draw. I have bad ones, good ones, and in between ones.
Well, and a lot of times, you know, to me, that's kind of the beauty of art, is that really art is always perfect.
Oh, it's
You
absolutely
know,
not.
if you look at it the right way.
Right.
There's no such thing as art that's not perfect, you know?
Everybody
It's expression.
can learn and improve. You know, I have a long ways to go to keep improving too. But
I don't know
have
how you
come a
can
long way.
possibly improve on that drawing. It's like, okay, so my one question that I have, the beard, the detail of the beard
Yeah.
is unbelievable. I don't understand how because to me you would have to have a white pencil and draw each strand of hair.
Are the white speckles in the beard the absence of charcoal?
Yes.
That's incredible to look at that and realize the touch
That's
and
the
finesse.
absence of something,
It's
not the addition
right,
of something.
Right.
Correct,
It's
yeah.
that contrast.
And there's beauty in that.
Right.
All right, so another question that he and I were kind of debating about, this process starts, Bill is assuming that you had some sort of photograph that you're going off of. And I thought this could be something.
It's like if that image was dreamt up in your head, then I'm jumping out of a window.
No. I purchased a picture with the rights to use it.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You can't just.
You can't do a drawing of a photograph.
Well, for my own use, yeah, but
Okay.
like display purposes or trying to sell it or whatever, you have to have the rights to use it.
I understand. That makes sense.
So I think of a subject that I want to draw in my head. I find a picture of it and purchase that, and
Okay.
then I start out with a quick drawing, setting my proportions, and then I make the eyes set so they look like they're right. Because if the eyes aren't right, nothing else will ever be right.
Yeah.
And then I have to establish if it's a black background, I put that in first. Otherwise, if you're comparing to a dark to a white background, it's not going to look dark enough if you have a black background around it.
Yeah.
So it'd be ghosted out.
Bill mentioned, and I think they've seen the photo by now. There's a window on the left side of the picture.
Right.
Is that something that you use? Any sort of instrumentation? Do you use like a ruler or something to
Oh,
keep
yes.
those straight lines?
I use a ruler for straight
Okay.
lines.
All right. Now you mentioned that you have to purchase those photographs in order to
Right.
use that image. Is this something that AI can? That you can use AI to like my kids use AI image generators all the time. Is that something you can do?
I'm not familiar with AI.
Okay.
So I purchased it through like some other photo companies.
Okay. Yeah.
And so then I do my quick sketch. I establish my dark if it's a black background, and then I have the eyes set, and then I keep working the different tone values and
Yeah,
comparing
4 minutes,
tone
Bill.
value to each other. Because if you want to make something look lighter, you put something dark around it.
That
If you want something to look lighter, you put dark around it, and vice versa.
So how long did that take you from the moment you started to put pencil to paper until you felt like you were done and you could submit it? How long is that
It
process?
was probably close to 3 months. I have a full-time job, so sometimes after work, it's just something relaxing to do. You unwind, and sometimes it's just like on weekends for a little bit. You can keep going and go back and forth to it, because then when you come in with fresh eyes, you can see things that look normal and right previously, but now it's like, oh, I gotta adjust this, and
Yeah.
I wondered how long,
That's
because like, you know, it would have to be something you couldn't just sit down and draw to completion.
Well, then Bill and I have both in that
No.
creative
and
process.
sleep.
In that creative process, you get if you dedicate too many hours in one stretch, this paralysis by analysis thing. I love that idea of stepping away and coming back with fresh eyes, because so many times I worked on something and 5 or 6 hours into the studio, you would just hear it and it was noise at that point. You weren't actually critiquing it. You weren't working on anything. And I never thought of that same thing happening for an artist.
yes, and another thing I do is every time I sit and draw, I take a picture of what I've done, and then seeing it from my camera, I can look at it differently. You look at something this way, this time it looks right, but if you get a different perspective on it, you can see
How
if it's
do
symmetry
you
or not.
do you use erasers at all?
Charcoal is pretty unforgiving. I can't erase too much with charcoal, but if you put it down light enough and then just keep darkening it, but once you put the charcoal down, you're pretty committed to it. So when I first started drawing, I used mainly graphite,
Right.
but you can't get as dark with the graphite as you can with the charcoal.
So then as
when
you
you're
got better
yeah,
and made less mistakes, you
Right.
could start. Gotcha. All right.
charcoal's not as forgiving as graphite.
And the piece is called Prayer, correct?
Correct.
And was there anything that spoke to you that made you want to do that particular piece, or did you just like the picture? Or is there something
I kind of
spiritual
get
about
an
it?
image in my mind of what I want to do. I like the light and the dark, play of the light and the dark. You can see the expression on his face, and you can kind of put your own thoughts into it. What is he praying for? Is he praying for somebody he loves, or just the world in general?
Yeah.
I like drawing people with character. I draw a lot of like cowboys or farmers, or
You can't go wrong with a grizzled old man in a pencil drawing, right?
yeah, absolutely.
There's just something about a grizzled old man drawn in pencil that you can just, like a farmer that's dirty, just standing
Right.
there in front of his tractor, just wrinkles, and you can just see the hard work and just the life.
Yes, I like a face with character. That's my
Yes.
favorite thing to draw.
Sure.
And so I kind of get a subject in my mind, and then I look for a picture with the right lighting and can see
1
a lot of
minute, Bill.
detail, and then I do my best from there.
Awesome.
You're at 6:45.
Well, Mary Ann, thank you so much
You're very welcome.
for
Thank you
coming
for
on
having
with
me.
me. Absolutely, I was thrilled that you answered my email. I know that could be a little weird, kind of comes out of nowhere, but
And more than anything, what I learned from this, Bill, is don't give up on your dreams of winning the Mr. Legs Iowa. She's that talented, and it took her a couple years to come home with the purple ribbon. Stay after it, my friend.
I'm going to stay at it. Well, thank you again, Mary Ann,
Thank
so
you very
much.
much. I
for having
appreciate
us.
your
Yes,
time.
absolutely.
Thank you.
All right, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That concludes day 3. How'd you feel about it?
That was great, man. It was great. Yeah, no, I had
I
fun.
thought it was fair.
Is that
Dude,
okay?
I mean, it's the thing, it's, you know, just got to stay humble. All right, thank you, everybody, once again, and we will see you tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel.